Hey TJ, big semifinal win over Sammy Brooks.
Quarters.
Check that. Big quarterfinal win over Sammy Brooks. It gets a little hairy at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Even if he throws you for 2-2, you still win the match.
Yep.
They didn't review it. Even if it was, doesn't matter. You're still going to win the match by a point. Coming into that, he's forcing all that stuff up top. You got a big lead. Okay, throws you to your back. What's going through your mind?
Man, when he initially went for the throw, guys have done that before, and I've caught them on their back. But I'm going, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got him. Next thing I know, I'm like looking up, and I'm like, what's going on? He's turning me. I'm like, crap. I know the score, so immediately I bail out on my finish. I'm thinking, hey man, all I hear is 14 seconds left. I'm thinking, I can get an escape right now. And as I come up, he starts to roll, and I realize he has my wrist, and I'm thinking, there's no way he's about to roll me and take this match away from me. So, I dig my head deep. I know how to defend that. We've worked on it. And I stop, and I'm thinking, hey, I won this match. It's over. It's over.
I mean, you run into a Big Ten rival at this level. I mean, obviously, this is the one that counts. Talk about being able to step up and win when it counts. Obviously, you guys test each other throughout a long season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. What was different this time that gave you the ability to get ahead and win the match against Big Ten champ?
Me and Brooks have gone back. We've wrestled. I think that's our 5th time wrestling since I've been in college. Every time I don't like Iowa, but the kid himself, we better each other because, I wrestle him, he gets caught, and I win one match. The next match, he's trained himself to stop my attacks. So he beat me the next time. And then the next time we wrestle, I won because I trained how to defend my legs, how to keep him off, and how to capitalize off his stuff. And I won big. And then we wrestled in the Big Ten finals, and I hate to say it this way, but it was his turn. He came at me. He knew what I had to do. He didn't even take a shot because he knew getting underneath me was a dangerous thing to do. And he ended up capping the victory at 6-4 last week. Coming in this week, I knew he wasn't going to shoot. I knew his game plan against me, and my practice has evolved around getting through guys that are wrestling to stop what I do. And that's what was big in that match, and I knew I could ride him. I knew I could hold him down. So that was part of my game plan. I knew he wasn't going to hit his knees unless he got desperate, which you saw at the end of the match. His game plan completely shifted mindsets, and he started attacking rapidly, and that's when I had to knuckle down and hold my lead.
Did you steal his mullet power?
I did steal his mullet power. My dad texted me this morning. He's like, "You ready to scalp a mullet?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm ready."
Look, you're from South Carolina.
Columbia, South Carolina.
I don't know if anyone told you this. I don't think they did, but that is not a wrestling state.
Not at all. Top 3 for worst states that have wrestling.
Not individuals. You had a few.
Yeah, we've had maybe 3.
Well, what's it like for you to you got all these Jersey guys, you got Illinois guys, you got all these guys on your team that are not from South Carolina. You probably asked them, when's the last time a guy from South Carolina was in the Big Ten final or an All-American? It's going to be hard to find names.
It's really hard. I think we've only ever had 3 native South Carolina All-Americans at the Division I level. And I think
an Olympian, Ike Anderson, right?
I have a lot of. I think it's awesome in my spot because I have a lot of support. All of us know South Carolina is the greatest. All the guys that wrestle on the national team know we have individuals that can perform well, but as a team we've always lost, because just South Carolina doesn't have that manpower. But once the rivals I've had then are friends now. All those guys, everybody from the top to the bottom of the state are cheering me on at the Big Tens and nationals. They're all watching, and everybody's super proud of me. And I'm super proud to represent a state that doesn't have guys like that, but that I can represent for them.
So you got a pretty tough room. You work out with Burroughs much? Does he help you?
I work out with Burroughs quite often, and he does help me, but I'm really competitive, so it gets to a battle, and I mean it goes from helping to just kind of beating the crap out of me for a while. But that definitely makes me better, and wrestling with him takes the fear out of wrestling guys here.
Right.
Like my coach tells me all the time, do these guys wrestle with Jordan Burroughs? Does this guy have James Green, Jordan Burroughs in the room, elevating the room to a next level every day? And I'm like, no. It's like, is this guy as fast as Jordan Burroughs? I'm like, no. He's like, you can stop Jordan's double. I'm like, I mean, most times, yeah. They're like, all right, then this guy's got nothing for you. And
Yeah.
you believe that, you go out and you can wrestle, leave everything on the mat, and know that you'll come out on top.
Fantastic.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.